Hello to all of you Orb Stars, my name is the Platinum Orb Star, and welcome back to another mod showcase. It's been forever since I've done one of these, but we are finally back in business. So yeah, today we are going to be looking at, as you can probably see, we're going to be taking a look at the Tropical Resort all-in-one mod. So this has all 6 acts from Sonic Colors and of Tropical Resort, plus we get this hub world, and also, I'm using the Colors Sonic mod, with the character model and HUDs and everything, voice. Even the boost animation is different, which we'll get into in just a second. But I just want to take a second and say this is a really cool looking hub world. We'll explore it a bit more later, but I had to retry this because I had a little bit of a infinite loading glitch bug. Because I don't know, this mod, I don't know if it's a mod or not, but it's been really buggy, but I'm going to try and get this done as fast as possible. So yeah, this is Tropical Resort, all-in-one mod, I think it is. I forget who it's from, but huge thanks to whoever made this. This is a really awesome stage mod. I already played through all of it, so, that's why we're going to be blazing through this at Sonic speeds, so... And I don't know why my homing attack didn't come out, but yeah, this is a really well done stage mod. I really gotta give some credit to the creators of this. Too bad I forgot the name. I need to start doing that for these. But yeah, since we are Color Sonic, we get all the HUDs from the original Sonic Colors. So yeah, it's really cool, really interesting, and we are blazing through these stages because we are Generation Sonic, and I believe Sonic Generation Sonic is a lot faster than Color Sonic. And what's pretty incredible is that since we are playing Sonic Generations on the PC, this is running at a glorious 60 frames per second. However, I am getting a bit of frame drops because of, I don't know why, it just happens with mods on my computer. It's really weird, I hate it, but yeah, there we go. That is Act 1 of Tropical Resort, so yeah, oh wait, I got artwork, okay, so, what the heck? Anyway, we're going to be moving on to Act 2 of Tropical Resort of this stage mod. I like all of these acts, well, except for like the last 3. I'm going to be doing Act 4 last because that's the stage that always bugs out for me because, for some reason it makes it to where my controller disables and I want to use my controller as much as I can, so yeah, it's my preferred way to play Generations. So yeah, Act 2 starts off with the 2D section, but later we will be going into 3D, as we are right now, actually. Going super fast. Yeah, we're going really fast because of Generation Sonic. I haven't played Sonic Colors in a while, but if I recall, I think Generation Sonic is a little bit faster. But take that with a grain of salt. I'm not the Colors master, because that is a Wii exclusive. I don't play it as much. I'm usually a Sonic guy. When it comes to Sonic, I'm more of a PC guy for Sonic games. So yeah, that is Act 2 of Tropical Resort. Hopefully it doesn't bug out because last time I had an infinite loading screen. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move on to Act 3. I'm trying to get this as quick as possible because there is a Splatfest going on right now, and I got stuff to do today, so I'm only going to be able to record one of these. And also, Sonic Mania is coming up really soon, about 10 days, so maybe I'm going to try and get some videos done before that, but, really excited for that playthrough. If y'all love Sonic, excited for Mania, y'all should definitely watch that playthrough. It's going to be super fun. It's going to be blind. First time I ever play a commentary, should be great. So yeah. But this is Act 3. This is where they introduced quick stepping and the Wisp. Or the Laser Wisp was in the original game. However, since we are Generations, we can't have the Wisp. The Laser Wisp. because, you know, it would be way too hard to program into. And holy crud, we just skipped a huge chunk of the 2D section right now. But man, this stage mod is gorgeous, I must say. Like, I don't know what it is. Sonic, I don't know, Sonic is really bright for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the shading in this stage. It's using the Unleashed renderer, but, you know, FX renderer, but, yeah. If I recall, Sonic Colors had a really overpowered air boost. But take that with a grain of salt too. It's been forever since I played Colors. So, yeah. And also, since this is a color stage, we get all the wisps. Just kind of air dash here. But one thing I will say I did not like about Colors at all is the fact that, I don't know, part of it felt too automatic to me. I don't know if you know what I mean, but you can only quick step in certain areas. You can only drift in certain areas. Like, I don't know, it felt very limited of what you could do on movement in Colors. It's probably just me, but, you know, I was not the biggest fan of, you know, Colors' sort of control scheme, because you couldn't really do what you wanted freely, and it kind of affected how you do speedruns, because what if I want to drift a lot? I don't know. But I'm skipping to Act 5. I'm going to do Act 4 last, because that's usually when my controller bugs out, and you can't replug in the controller in Generations. It's really weird. We're going to be moving on to Act 5 right now, and the camera is extremely glitchy in this hub world. So yeah, Tropical Resort Act 5. Is there a 3D, 2D stage? I don't know. Yeah, it's probably 2D stage. And since, you know, there's no laser wisp, which was like the big old gimmick of this stage, we have to do wall jumping, which was in Colors actually. Wall jumping was in Colors. And I don't know. Gosh darn it. Okay. I was trying to wall jump into that right there, you know, pull big old shortcut, but I guess we can't do that now, can we? Darn it, I hate it when I miss the skips, and, you know, this is, yeah, level design. Okay, we get some 3D in here. I know that Act 4 and Act 6 are not 3D whatsoever, which is kind of sad. Because I like 3D. I like playing modern Sonic in 3D a lot more than 2D. It just makes the experience that much better, in my opinion. But we are pretty much nearing the end of this stage right now. All right. Yep, right there. Though there was a red ring behind there, we could have gotten it, but you know that's okay. We finished the stage anyway. And now we're going to move on to Act 6, which is probably my least favorite. Hopefully... Okay, there we go. Alright, so now we got to go back here. Move all the way up here, where Act 6 is. So, yeah, Act 6. Entirely 2D. This is one of the... Act 6 is one of this not... This stage really discourages speed, because this is like all platforming right here. So yeah, and I'm not the biggest fan of this stage right now, but you know, it's okay. But what's really disgusting, it's not showcased here. Actually, I think it's just how generation switches work, but as you can see, we have to move along with the platform when we're on switches right now, which is pretty dumb. I think that's just how the game was programmed, but still not a fan of it. But anyway, this stage is pretty short. It's just that it's, you know, it's definitely a platforming stage rather than a big old speed stage, and I missed that jump. And now I don't have any boost, so I can't, like, skip over it. What the heck? These platforms are so slippery. But yeah, it's so cool seeing like a Colors. It basically looks like Sonic Colors in HD, but this straight up looks like Sonic Colors in HD. You know, it's in like 60 frames per second. It looks gorgeous. Like, they should really not remake, but they should port Sonic Colors to the PC. That way they could, you know, you can like play this game in like 60 frames, because it's hard to play a modern Sonic game in 30 frames per second. You had to do it for Unleashed in Colors. But, you know, since Sonic Generations did release on PC, we do get that nice 60 frames per second. So, you know, it's a lot easier to play. But, you know, console versions were 30 frames per second. So, yeah, that is Act 6. Now we're going to just move on to Act 4. Yeah, I skipped Act 4 because that's usually when my controller bugs out for some reason. And, you know, that's when I have to switch to keyboard and mouse, which luckily I configured the controls for that, because there was a time and age when my controller, my original controller, my Logitech gamepad died on me, so the only way I could play Generations with the keyboard, and it was an absolute mess. But this stage is all 2D right now, so except for that, but it's all 2D. So, not too much here. So, yeah, we're just gonna try and blaze through this, though this is like another platforming stage. I don't know why I got hit there. But, you know, gotta jump over this. There was a red ring there, I think. See if there's a top pathway. Oh, nope, you have to go the bottom way. This stage is absolutely annoying, because, you know, it's like one big old puzzle stage. And I hate it. And also this thing gets in the way, this thing. And in a lot of these areas, you can't pick up your rings because they phase through the ground and they're not in the same layer. I could pick them up there, but there are a lot of times when I can't pick them up and we get a free red ring because, you know, I never picked that up before. And a lot of this stage contains of using the Rocket Wisp to hit these switches, move on. And we got a big old transportation switch. You gotta go fast here. Come on, slide under there. I wonder if you can play all these stages classic with Sonic, because there is the option to play as classic Sonic here. Let's see, jump up here. Go out, Frank. Up here. Got a rocket here. And now we just come on. Oh my gosh, no. I have to get the Rocket Wisp again because homing attack decided to not work. You know, should have just done air boost. So I have a feeling I'm gonna die when I enter that room. Because you cannot jump back up there. You absolutely can't. So, alright, so gotta be extremely careful. I don't want to do this section again. Alright, we got a ring. We got a ring. Alright, so gotta wall jump up here. Nice. Come on. Just slide under here. And now we use the Rocket Wisp to get up here. And I believe this is, like, very close to the end of the stage. Yeah, this is the last checkpoint, actually. Now we get this 2D section that we can't really homing attack in. And this game's a big old meanie. We're gonna die. Or we can just do this. There we go. Alright, there we go. That is it for the colors. That's it for the Tropical Resort all-in-one mod. That was a really great mod. I like that mod a lot. It was really well made, except for the glitches here and there. But, you know, really well done. I have to give a clap to that. And, yeah, that is gonna be it for today's episode of Mod Showcase. So please leave some suggestions down below. What mods you want me to showcase in Sonic Generations or one of the 3 classic Sonic games, or I can't really get Lost World to work with mods. I already tried it. It didn't really work. But if you have any more suggestions, please you know, let me know in the comments below, and feel free to leave a like if you want to see more mod showcase episodes. So yeah, now we're gonna I think next time Nintendo Fan 18 wanted me to do Overpowered Sonic 2.0. We'll see about that. If you guys want to see it, then absolutely let me know. And of course, feel free to subscribe if you want more content from me and the Sonic Mania playthrough coming up soon. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos in the future, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. Man, I love his spinning animation. So clean. Looks so good.